Hey guys, so quick story time. So in the last few weeks, I started picking up pattern recognition in other people who were using manipulation, who were using emotional manipulation for control and things as such, and just to get you to do or say what they want you to do or what they want you to come in agreement with, right? And for a long time, I recognized that I didn't really have an understanding why people were doing it, but that's also not my business, not my place. I recognize people do it for power and control. But my girlfriend said to me, Loveline, you paid a hefty price for you to learn and for you to understand pattern recognition of people who are emotionally manipulative, right? It cost me to learn that. It cost me to pick up on that pattern recognition. Why? Because it's happened to me over and over and over and over again in friendships, in relationships, in even family relationships, It's costed me to learn this. And what I figured out was discernment isn't always this grand relieving and revealing thing that happens all the time. Sometimes, and a lot of the times, it's just those little nudges of God putting you up on game, right? And that's what I felt for the last 2 weeks. And every time I felt it, every time I sensed it, I knew it was the Lord saying, pay attention. You've been here before, and a lot of times you already know what the end result is. Understand what's happening here. I may not always be able to pick up on why the person's doing it, but I have picked up on the Lord giving me insight that the person is actually doing it, right? 2 Timothy tells us in a way, not in a way, in a literal way, that the Lord actually gives us understanding about everything. So there isn't really anything that's going to fly over your head that the Lord's not going to let you know about. You have to pay attention. You have to tap into the Spirit to know and understand what is happening. And if you're ever confused on what is going on, if you're ever confused or unaware that you're being taken advantage of, or that you're being manipulated or emotionally abused, always ask the Spirit, what is this? And a lot of times he'll let you know what it is, and he'll tell you to stay away. So I give you that for encouragement. Tap in. Always pay attention to what the patterns are, because a lot of times it's going to tell you how they're acting and what they're trying to do and what they're trying to control, whether it's you or the narrative surrounding you. Be blessed. Love y'all.